So today I really wanted to hammer in and focus on a specific mold in Kingdom that I feel never gets enough love, and I'm of course talking about Huffer and Pipes. Now Huffer was definitely my most hyped figure for Wave 2. I didn't like Air Razor at the time, and Ractonite really never spoke to me. Inferno was cool, but I essentially already had the mold, and Dinobot was Dinobot. So Huffer always stood out as the one I wanted most in the wave, and I assume most were hyped for Huffer as well. But I never see anyone, then or now, talking about him, which is a shame because they're really interesting toys. So let's talk about Huffer first. And wow, already in the looks department, stunning. The added detail on the chest really works for Huffer. Plus the more bulky War for Cybertron aesthetic leaked into the more uninteresting G1 design, it blends modern and old really well. The head sculpt is almost dead on, and the lack of silver around the eyes never really bugs me. I think it looks better this way, actually. I also really like the colors. The bright orange contrasting the blue is a really nice aesthetic. Though I have to say, the silver on the arms paint chips really easily. It's mainly because silver paint is thick, but it is a noticeable issue. So how does Pipes fare? Another amazing figure. The remold, the chest, and head are amazing. And I know a lot of people are annoyed he has the eyes instead of the red visor, but honestly, I think in this case I prefer the eyes. They have so much more life poured into them, and have so much more emotion. The remolded cab is also a plus, having a new joint to allow you to swivel it around, and I really like the colors on him. The white and the blue hit so hard together. Overall, I can't think of any major flaws to take note of on Pipes. But I do want to touch on a semi-issue, being the accessories. Huffer comes with a gun and a riot shield, and these are very not Huffer to me. They don't really fit the character too well. However, compared to Pipes only coming with, well, his two pipes, I feel like Huffer is more bang for your buck. I definitely enjoy Pipes more, but he doesn't come with as much, which isn't a detriment, just something to point out. And they stack up pretty good on the size comparison front. Definitely riding that whole deluxe minibot train Hasbro has been on since Earthrise Cliffjumper, which isn't bad. I do enjoy pretty much all of the figures that they've released, being Cliffjumper, Warpath, and now Huffer and Pipes. And transformation is super simple. In fact, it's almost too simple. Barely anything is done. All you do is flip the robot on his belly and have the legs fold in. This really isn't a bad thing. It's yet again another thing to point out, but I almost feel like I'm not doing enough. Like, boom, it's a car, and, it feels a little unsatisfying.
It's a boring transformation, too simple to be effective.
And the alt mode is where I see a lot more faults. I don't get some of the decisions here. The cab is very high above the chest, which is just hanging out down there, and the hands are peeking out at the back. From some angles, this looks really good, but from others, it's pretty bad. It's not the worst, and I do think it's neat. I just think it's not praiseworthy. Considering how little he actually transforms and how small he is, I feel more could have been done here. Have the chest rotate. Have the hands fold inward. Something. This feels incomplete, but yet I still enjoy it. It's a weird conundrum. So, overall, what do I think of Huffer and Pipes? They're pretty amazing. The robot modes are top-notch, and the vehicle, while it feels incomplete, it is a really cute chunk of a thing, and I can't hate it. If you really want them, I highly recommend them, or you could get the Road Ranger and Puffer set. Overall, a score of 9 out of 10. Thanks for watching. See ya.